Hey guys, today's video is a review and demo on the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I will tell you guys the pros and cons of this product, and I will also do a demo on my face so that you guys can see how it actually looks and how it actually applies on the skin. So without further ado, let's get started. Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint comes in 12 shades, and my shade is in medium 1 Saint Moritz. I use the same shade in the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer from Nars as well. It has a slight yellow undertone, which later you will see in the demo, but on myself I think it suits my skin tone very well. It also has SPF 30, but so far when I use it, I don't notice anything when taking picture with flash, and it has 1.7 ounce, which is 50 ml, and that's the same quantity as the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I did mention the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer before in one of my monthly favorites, so if you want to know more about this one, I will link it here and also down below. So today's is about the Velvet Matte Skin Tint. It's basically supposed to be a sister of this one. This one has a more glowy finish, while this one has a more velvety, almost matte finish, and the formula is oil free, so it is supposed to be for people who have maybe combo or oily skin, or maybe you can use it during the summertime. I got this when I was in Japan, so I already had it for almost a month now, and I use it not every day but very often because I really want to test it out and tell you guys thoroughly what's good and what's not so good about this product. I personally have combo skin, and the thing I love the most about this product is the finish. I love how it makes my skin looks, and I love the way it looks on my skin, which is the same. And the texture is really very special as well. It's really like the name suggests, it's very velvety, and when you spread it on your face, it almost feels like a, not moussey, but I just like how it glides on my skin. It's very silky, so I really like the finish, and I personally really like the consistency and texture as well. It just gives your skin a very natural finish, although they call it velvet matte, but I personally don't find it matte at all. I think it still gives your skin a very subtle glow. It's not as dewy as the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, but it still gives you a nice glow, so I don't think it's matte at all. It's kind of a perfect balance between a very matte, flat foundation and a super dewy one. It gives you pretty decent coverage, but at the same time make your skin look very healthy and very natural. So that's why I personally really like the finish, because I always lean more toward to a natural finish foundation. Now onto the con of this product, which may be a deal breaker for many people, but for me, I personally am okay with that. Many people who have oily skin, combo skin may think that this is a product for them, but I personally don't find it control the oil that well, and I don't think it lasts that well on the skin, especially right now it's summer, and like I say, I have combo skin, and this one definitely lasts pretty decent, but it still doesn't last as long as I expect it to be. If you have watched my Japan beauty haul where I gave a mini review on the Revlon Color Stay Foundation, the one for combo and oily skin, this kind of reminds me a little bit of that. They both give a very beautiful finish, and I really like how they make my skin look, but maybe because like the Revlon one, it says it's for combo and oily skin, and this one it says it's velvet matte, so I thought that it will maybe prolong my makeup a little bit better, or it will control my oil a little bit better, but both of these two, I don't really find them doing particularly well in those areas. I guess I just have a little bit too high hope on the oil control and longevity department. But apart from that, I really love everything about this product. I love the finish, I love the formula, I love the consistency. It doesn't really wear off or disappear. The coverage is still there and your skin still looks very beautiful. It's just I will start getting a little bit oily, especially my T-zone, my chin, basically the part that I will always get oily when using other products. So just need to keep in mind that this is not for you if you are looking for something that is like super heavy duty that will last the whole day, or that will keep your face very matte throughout the whole day. But if you want to find a foundation or tinted moisturizer that is kind of in between of a matte finish and a dewy finish, and also will make your skin look very beautiful, then I think you can definitely try this. Okay, because I'm too dumb and I forgot to film an outro there, so let's just get on to the demo directly. As you can see, my skin doesn't really have much texture problems. It's mostly some little blemishes here and there on my cheeks and my chin, and also some redness around my nose, and I also have quite visible pores as well. Now with this foundation, you have to prime your face with something very hydrating and moisturizing. The primer I'm using is the Nars Multi Protect Primer. I've tried many different combinations with this product, and I noticed that as long as I didn't moisturize my face well first, then this will tend to cling to every dry patches and it will look a little bit heavy and cakey. So definitely make sure to prime your face with a hydrating primer. Now I'm going to apply the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint, and my shade is in medium 1 Saint Moritz. Another important thing about this product is that a little bit goes a long way, so for me a pea size like this is more than enough to cover my whole face. And you can apply with your foundation brush for better coverage, but I personally prefer to apply this with my finger because I think the warmth of the finger makes the application a bit easier. So now I'm just applying on my face, as you can see. So now I have applied half of my face, and you can see that it has light to medium coverage. My skin tone looks a little bit more even, and the redness as well as blemishes are covered as well. I do feel this foundation is quite hard to build up, and again, if you try to build up too much, it will end up looking quite heavy and cakey. I'm personally quite happy with the coverage, but if you are someone who prefers a full coverage, then this may not be for you. Another thing is that this foundation sets very fast, so it will be a lot more easier to apply part by part. So you can start with somewhere, spread it evenly, and then move on to another area. Because if you put everything on your face first, the area that are set already will become very hard to spread. And I'm just showing you that there's still a lot left. Really, if you moisturize your skin first, like I say, with a hydrating primer and apply little by little, then this foundation really spreads like a dream, and it just gives your skin a very velvety and silky touch. So that's one layer all over my face. As you can see, the coverage is pretty decent. And after applying all over my face, I still have a little bit left. So I'm gonna apply it to some spots to try to cover a little bit better. And voila! As you can see, with the right application, this can really give your skin a very beautiful subtle glow. And I just think it looks very healthy and natural, even up close. It doesn't look like you are wearing a lot of makeup. It's a little bit like my skin, but better, because you can still see my skin and all those little blemishes peeking through. But I personally just really like the finished look of this foundation. Oh, and okay, earlier I'm filming with my ring light, but I thought you guys may want to see how this foundation looks under the natural lighting. So now I'm standing on the balcony of my home. It looks still very natural and very nice even under the natural lighting. It's not the full coverage type of foundation, but I personally think the coverage is enough and it just looks very natural and healthy. Bottom line, if you have normal skin or combo skin like me, I think you can definitely try it. Make sure to moisturize your skin well before applying it so that it doesn't look cakey or heavy on your face. And as long as you moisturize your skin first and you apply it well, then it will really just give your skin one of the most amazing finish in the world, and it just looks very, very beautiful even up close. And if you have dry skin, I'm not super sure whether you will like it, because like I say, it does sometimes tend to cling to the dry patches. So if you have really dry skin, I don't know whether you will like this. You probably can consider this one, the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. And if you have real oily skin, I personally don't suggest you to go for this one as well, because like I mentioned this whole video, this doesn't really control the oil that much, and it doesn't really make your makeup last that long as well. So if you really have very oily skin, then maybe this one is not something you are looking for. So that's it, guys. That's the review and demo of the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I personally really like it, although it's a little bit different from what I expected. Feel free to comment down below if you have any question about this product, because I may forgot to touch down on a few things, I don't know. But if you have any question, just ask me directly. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like my video. Also follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. I will see you guys very soon. Bye bye.